What is up, guys, gals, what do you awesome means and gamers of different shapes and sizes. It's me, Josh, again on Proxy, bringing you some Drawn to Death today on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and why not subscribe for more Drawn to Death content in the future. But I am actually bringing you some Alan the Butt-Naked Butcher Bear today, and I feel like this was going to have to be one of those videos, you know? You cannot play Drawn to Death without playing as this character, and oh my goodness, this dude is incredibly powerful. As you just saw, using one of his special abilities already, which is a Chainsaw 360. Now, when you use this ability, it actually has a little bit of an additional buff to it, where you can actually fly for a moment, which is a very cool concept if you think about it. So even though you get this really massive-ass chainsaw to chase people down and chop them to bits with, you can actually fly around the map like it's a broomstick, like you're a little witch bear, or something like that. It's just awesome. Along with that, if you press L1, you can also cloak yourself, but there comes the cons when it comes to playing as Alan. So, first things first, Alan, Butt-Naked Butcher Bear. As you can see, look at that nice little tush with the hearts coming out of it. Why not? Also, giant bear head. That's one thing you cannot ignore when it comes to this character. But apart from that, it comes the ability. So the first ability, as you saw, was me basically 360 a dude with a chainsaw, which is obviously can be used on groups, so you have loads of people meleeing each other or scrumming. If you can actually get Alan to get in there and do all of that damage in one go, you can possibly get multiple kills, which is pretty awesome if you think about it. But with that too, it also allows you to fly and move a little bit faster in that ability as well. I'll try and show you in this video, I hope, but if not, I will show you in the future. The next ability, which is a little bit more finicky, and I've actually mentioned this in previous videos, that a lot of the characters seem to have that one go-to ability, but then also the finicky ability, the one that's a little bit harder to pull off. And so with this next ability, you will see me use this and completely fail. This is the ability, so this is the one where you do the whole 360 chainsaw, but you can also fly and stuff like that. Really, really cool idea. But with the other ability, with the chainsaw again, is that you hold down R2, as you can see here, look, and you actually aim it at the enemy, then chuck the chainsaw at them. But if you miss, you have to go collect the chainsaw again, or wait for it to respawn or recharge, should I say, and that takes a little bit longer if you don't just go and collect the chainsaw yourself. So those are his abilities. Really cool abilities, especially that first one I was talking about. Don't know what happened there, going to fuse with the bridge or something. Also immense kind of like carnage going on here, which is crazy. There are hats flying around, butt-naked bears going about too. That damage is immensely crazy. Oh, I'm just dead. I'm just instantly dead there from Diablo. Oh my goodness, that was very, really mean. But when it comes to Alan as well, he also has some pros and cons by him. So as I was saying, if you press L1, you can cloak, make yourself go invisible, which is obviously awesome about trying to get away from the midst of battle. Along with that, Alan can also regenerate health. This is something that is very rare when it comes to all of the characters. Oh my goodness, that chainsaw is awesome. But Alan has the awesome ability of actually being able to regenerate health over time, obviously when not in combat. And obviously as well, with that being said, you have the other character Bronco who can do that when not in combat too, where he gets a damage boost as well. Now you may notice here, look, that when I'm cloaked and not in combat, I'm not recharging health. This is the con when it comes to Alan. Even though he can regenerate health, he can't actually regenerate health while cloaked. Along with that, he can regenerate health, but he can't regenerate health and pick up the health pickups. So this is the thing. You can regenerate health slowly, mind you, which I feel like they might need to try and buff in the future because it feels really unbalanced at the moment. He's not a very tanky character. This is the thing. All the characters aren't immensely tanky. Like, obviously, they have the percentage thing, and it takes a little bit of time over time, should I say, to actually take someone out of the equation. Look, I mean, these people are floating around. They're taking bullets like sponges, and so Alan himself, when he loses a bit of health, he has to actually be out of combat to even get that health back. And if he can't pick up a health pickup, he's pretty much screwed, if you think about it. So he really needs a little bit of a buff, I feel, when it comes to the health regeneration, possibly potentially, I'm not too sure. Because again, even if he cloaks, he can't get his health back. And if like a stray bullet or rocket hits him while he's cloaked, he will die. He's dead. He's one dead freaking bear. That'll be another ear destroyed. You may notice he actually has some damage on one of his ears. You don't want to see a bear with 2 damaged ears. That's not even a bear. That's even like half a bear. I mean, he's just not going to be living up to his potential. Think about it. I mean, come on. Bear lives matter. But comment section below, let me know. I would love to know, what do you think to Alan? Really cool guy, really, really awesome. Probably one of the favorites among the community right now is probably Alan, just because of what he looks like. I mean, apart from that, I'd probably say Diablo is quite popular, or Cyborgula, or Then again, all the characters are quite popular. Funny thing though is that I've been trying to play as Johnny Savage, and probably the hardest character to play as because of his special ability is like Demon's Rift or Devil's Rift or something it's called, where he kind of like shoots out this kind of like pentagram, like summoning uppercut, and it's like really difficult to pull off because everyone's moving around so fast, and the AoE of it, of the actual circle that you shoot out, is so slow and so small. It's just really, like, I just haven't been playing as that guy that much. I'd love to know if you've been playing as him though. Look to know all of your tactics too, and I'm just poning people with that chainsaw. That chainsaw is awesome, and I believe as well that when you melee people casually, he uses the chainsaw too. So I am actually quite curious to see if Alan actually gets a damage boost when it comes to melee, just passively because of the chainsaw attachment as well. I'm not too sure about that, but really cool character. And apart from that, just start using those guns. This is one of the main tips I will say, is try and find your niche when it comes to guns. People really like to use that assault rifle, but I, as you know, love that chainsaw. And also love to use the Tommy gun. The Tommy gun is an amazing assault rifle if you want to class it as an assault rifle, because it's a close range one. And with that being said, it allows you pretty much to kind of stay up close and personal with the enemies, but then take an immense amount of damage, or should I say immense amount of health off them, while dishing out an immense amount of damage. And that is what you want to be doing. Like, obviously you want to try and stay up close and personal to your enemies. You don't want to be having them far away, especially if they're really good at, say, doing long-range damage. You want to be poning them in the face. And so if you got that Tommy gun, it's really, really good right now. I really hope that Bartlett Jones do not nerf it. Please do not nerf it. If you're watching this video, please do not nerf my baby. That Tommy gun is keeping me relevant in these matches. Also, that dodgeball thing, which is kind of like half a dismembered dude throwing a dodgeball, is really cool. There's also like a coffin ability, or weapon, should I say, where basically you kind of like fire a dead dude out of a coffin. There's some really fun weapons in this game. And even again, just with like the abilities in general, we're just cool all around. I'm also really looking forward to showing you more costumes. You may remember that in the first video I did, which was for Ninja, I showed you, it was like Robo Propeller Face Ninja, which is like a ninja shark warrior hooker? Is that what it was? But it's also a robot now because of the costume. I love that there's so many costumes to unlock, and you get all of these through the like loot boxes. And the awesome thing with the loot boxes is that you actually can just gain them by doing in-game missions. And you may notice on the right, the in-game missions aren't actually that bad. They're actually really, really good and easy to pull off. It's like just do a little bit of damage with like a gun or a grenade or melee, and I'm not even focusing on them. I'm not even trying to do those missions. But the fact that they're there, that you can actually pull those off and potentially get some really cool skins, and even if you complete all of the missions, you actually get a unique skin for those characters as well. So there's just, you know, there's just so much. There's nice little bit of content. The game is kind of light when it comes to its content in general, but the fact that you actually have those skins to work towards, to actually kind of like push out your personality when it comes to playing this game, is very good, which is very, I'd say, appreciative. I'd say I really, really like that. I actually feel like I'm getting closer, a bit more of a bond. I'm falling in love with this game a little bit more. I may actually have to pop the question, I'm not too sure, but what do you think to Drawn to Death? Remember, this game is free at the moment for the month of April when it comes to PlayStation Plus, and then in the future, it'll be $15.99, which is probably not really a bad price if you think about it. But we were able to secure this win here. It's been me, Josh, aka Proxy, bringing you some Drawn to Death, and I would love, again, to know your opinion in the comment section below. Remember to drop a like if you enjoyed this video and want to subscribe for more Drawn to Death content in the future. Alan whooping some ass there. What should I play next? I should probably play as Johnny Savage, right? It's going to have to be Johnny Savage. Oh, I'll play as Johnny Savage, I promise. But, there we go, look. 10 kills, only 5 deaths. That was actually a really proud moment for me. Either way, me, Josh, aka Proxy, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now.